Okay, so skip to head to the first gun here. And this strat's really interesting because this is the type of synergy that you see with like high level strat callers where like one strat can be used for default or like a fast strat or like vice versa. Just like kind of making all of your strats look the same and feel the same at times, but really there's just like an added layer to it so that the team really doesn't know what's happening. Um, and this round really isn't credited to the strat though. This is just because Device is an absolute monster. Um, but what they do, I'll kind of show you on the map here, is exactly like Pistol. And what you're going to see, is if I can bring the map up here, is the same, well, not no Ivy smoke this time, but they throw the two smokes that I think are always needed on train, which is the 5-6 smoke and the E-box smoke right away, while the like two of the players outside to team it'll toss those. And then three people again go towards ladder like the pistol they used. And what happens here is that Glaive does those two flashes that I talked about in the first pistol, and flashes over into the courtyard with so one team middle, second one coming after, and then three going down ladder fast, and then they're just taking fights against the CTs that are looking towards there. It's really interesting because it's exactly like their pistol except for just like an extra layer of smokes. So I think it's these type of strats are needed, and I think Glaive's mentality here is like, let's see if we can just run them over. Like they're a team that like really goes off momentum, and like when their fast strats are working, they're gonna keep on doing it. And they really wanted to see if they could just push them over. And they get kind of lucky on the device clutch. We'll watch device the entire round. But as you can see, the 5-6 smoke and the E-box smoke go up instantly. They give it a second for the molly to be passed because the 5-6 and E-box are up, so they always molly middle. Most teams always molly middle anyway. And here comes the two flashes. One in the sky, blinds. Another one in the sky right behind them. They're flying out for the fights. Device is insane. And they start taking the fights. More towards the right-hand side. They kind of leave the left-hand side open. Oh, actually, they do throw the Ivy smoke. I'm sorry. I didn't see that on the first watch here, but they do the Ivy smoke as well. I'm assuming that Glaive is the one tossing that. Once he does the flashes, he just comes out T-middle, and he tosses the Ivy smoke off of the red train. But they do pair it there. Even though the 5-6 smoke is usually up there, I don't really... I guess you just don't want the guy's Ivy looking into ladder and getting a free kill, so he still does the smoke, which is fine, because you're doing it fast, kind of like execute. So you're not going to be really needing much post-plant smokes and mollies and whatnot. Like, you're going to get your frags or you're not. And like I said, like, really good strat by them, but like, the FaZe kind of... They did get the shots, so Vice is just absolute monster against 4K. This is kind of the power of the op on train. So, right there, the Vice just wins it.